How's it going, everybody? My name is John Bianchi, the Airbnb data guy. The number one issue that I'm seeing in the Airbnb world is that people are buying homes that would never cash flow, or they've signed a lease that will never cash flow and they're just losing tons of money. What is the other option? Like, what else can you do? What can these people do, right? And this was the same issue that I had. The problem was I was going and looking at individual Airbnb properties and trying to figure out, will this home be profitable? And what I figured out was that there's a completely better way to do this. To take a look at your entire market, then take all of the data for that city and break it down into all the individual neighborhoods or areas. Then break it down by the unit sizes, the 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Then what you're gonna be able to do is you're gonna start being able to see how much a 2 bedroom will make in a specific neighborhood in comparison to another neighborhood. Then what are the qualities of the homes that are doing the best in comparison to the ones that are doing the worst, and start creating a list of all of the amenities and features that the homes that are really making a lot of money have. And what ends up happening is you create this little buy box of everything that your home would need to be able to make $100,000, which would cash flow you $30,000. And so if you follow that process, you will know extremely well where the most profit is going to be being made throughout an entire city. Then you can actually find profitable properties, right? I know this for a fact. I've done it myself. I was able to go into Chicago and I was able to find 4 properties within the first 2 weeks that all cash flowed between $20,000 and $40,000. And so I only was able to be successful with that because I learned this process. However, at the same time, I started talking to a lot of other Airbnbers, and what I realized was that nobody else really knew this process. And so what I did was figure out a way that I could teach other people this process and give them a tool to actually be able to do this. And this tool allows you to break down an entire city, all of the data within that city, and be able to easily navigate through the different neighborhoods and the different unit sizes and figure out where the most money is being made. And then I've created a process and a training course, which is on YouTube for free, that you can go through to learn how to actually navigate this report and get down to that really granular information that matters so much, right? Let's jump into this and actually go through the report. Okay, now we're actually looking at a completed report for Nashville, Tennessee. And what you see on the left-hand side are all the different neighborhoods for Nashville. And up top, we have the different unit sizes. So we have a studio, a 1 bedroom, a 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, so on and so forth, right? Now, where those two connect is the average annual revenue for an Airbnb in that area. So a studio in this zip code does on average about $45,000 a year, whereas a 1 bedroom does about $46,000 a year. The quick takeaway with that is a studio is probably cheaper to rent or purchase, and so you might as well just get a studio, right? However, this entire report here, I tell people to use it as like a profit map, and you want to figure out exactly where the most money is going to be being made, and all you really have to do is look for the biggest number. And so you would look around and you would see that there's an area where 4 bedrooms are making $271,000 a year, and so you'd go in and inspect more about that and learn more about those 4 bedrooms. And you do the same with all of these different areas where there's a ton of money being made, and you're going to try and figure out what they're doing well, right? From this step, what you would do is you would then hover over this and click Show Details. And if you were to click Show Details, what it's going to do is pop open this separate tab with all the information for all of the 4 bedrooms that are in that specific zip code, right? And then what you do is you can actually see how much revenue all of those homes are making, and this is where we get into the nitty-gritty. And we actually look at the Airbnb links themselves and we try and figure out exactly what qualities these homes have that are allowing them to make almost $300,000 a year, right? And so this is what one of the reports looks like, and look in the information, how it would come through and exactly what you would be getting, all right? Now that you've been able to see the report, you can see how valuable this is actually going to be for your Airbnb business. And I feel very confident that you're going to find extreme value in this report. The only thing left to do is actually take action. So there's a button on this page that you can click that's going to move you forward and allow you to add in all the information about the locations that you want and actually purchase your report, right? When you do this, you will also need a AirDNA subscription for whatever area that you're looking to get. And on top of that, it's going to take about 1 to 3 days to actually show up in your inbox. However, I believe this is going to be, without a doubt, the most valuable tool that you will ever have on your Airbnb journey. I can guarantee it. I've used it myself. I didn't have this when I first started. I had to develop this, and now you kind of have a leg up on me in your Airbnb experience. And I hope you never, ever sign or buy an unprofitable Airbnb on your Airbnb journey. And I don't want anyone to ever do this again. So take action, move forward, and I'll see you soon.